Before we start, all I had to say is there was 2 robberies and 1 weird stoppage at UFC Fight Night, Gone versus Spivak. I feel like if it wasn't for that, I'd for sure would have got that whole card right. The first fight on the card is Kevin Joseph versus Kiefer Crosby. I think Kevin Joseph will get an easy win. The thing is, he's just more experienced in MMA. He has better grappling, and he's known for his wrestling skills. Don't get me wrong, he has good striking, but the thing is, when Kevin Joseph gets on the cage or when he's put up against the cage, he doesn't do too good, but I'm not worried about that. I mean, he's just more experienced. That's why I'm going with him. The next fight up the card is Shane Young versus Gabriel Mirinda. Look, both of these men suck against grapplers. They can't deal with grapplers even if the life depended on it. But in my opinion, the better striker is Shane Young. Why do I think that? He has elbows, he has knees, he uses everything. So I will be going with him for maybe in the middle of the second round, knockout by Shane Young. The next fight up the card is Blood Diamond versus Charles Radke. Radke is a great grappler. He does jiu-jitsu, he does wrestling, and we all know Diamond doesn't do good against grapplers, but there's something telling me that he will knock out Radke before he can even take it to the ground. So yes, I will be going with the person that's on a 2-fight losing streak, Blood Diamond. The next fight up the card is Nasrat Haqparast versus Landon Quinones. This is an easy one for Nasrat. Landon Quinones hates pressure, and that's what Nasrat is good at. He hates getting taken to the ground, even though Landon Quinones did go for a takedown in his last fight, which was on tough. He went for a takedown out of desperation and then got subbed by a triangle choke. So this is an easy one for Nasrat. Submission or knockout in the first round. The next fight up the card is Jamie Mullarkey versus John McDessie. I'm going to go with Jamie Mullarkey to win by decision. He's just more well-rounded. It is a close fight, don't get me wrong, but in my opinion, he's just a more well-rounded fighter. He has boxing, kickboxing, and he can grapple. So Jamie Mullarkey, decision, 29-28. The next fight up the card is Jack Jenkins versus Nick Diaz. My bad, I mean Chip Mariscal. Mariscal is a tough-ass fighter, but Jenkins just way better. Mariscal is just like a raw type of fighter. Fight me until the very death type of fighter. Like, he will just raw you, that's it. He's not smart. He has some type of takedowns, really only headlock takedowns, which are just not going to work against Jenkins. So I'm going to have to say Jenkins won't be able to knock him out, but he will for sure 30-27 Mariscal. The next fight up the card is Carlos Ulberg versus Da Woon Jung. Let's be honest, this is an easy win for Carlos. I mean, Jung has a shit chin. He can't take shots. I mean, he's knocked people out before, but he himself can't take any shots. So easy one for Carlos. Now we're on to the main card. Tyson Pedro versus Anton Turkalj. This is another easy fight to predict. I mean, Anton is just trash. He's not that good as a fighter. Tyson will probably knock him out in the early 3rd round. He's a better striker. Timing, I will give him this. Anton has all right grappling, but Tyson Pedro is the better grappler, the better striker, the better kickboxer, the better everything. So 3rd round, early knockout by Tyson Pedro. The next fight up the card is Justin Tafa versus Austin Lane 2. I still think Justin Tafa will get it done in the 2nd round by knockout. Last time he was winning, in my opinion. He was winning the fight. Well, you really can't say winning, but he was the overall more aggressive fighter. I mean, Lane, I poked him, not purposely. I get it was an accident. But still, Justin Tafa will probably knock him out in the 2nd round. The next fight up the card is Manel Cape versus Felipe Dos Santos. This is very easy to predict. This is an easy one for Manel Cap. This card is very bad. I mean, they don't really have any good fighters on right now. But one thing I will say, Manel Cape is one of the people saving this card. Now to the co-main event. Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa versus Alexander Draco Volkov. I think Alexander Volkov will win this fight. This is why. He loves body shots. What I mean by body shots, body front kicks, which Tai Tuivasa hates. We saw it against Cyril Gane. And we all know Volkov is not scared to get on the ground with Tai Tuivasa, and he's much more patient than Cyril Gane. So I see the 3rd round KO by Volkov. And now for the main event, Israel Adesanya versus Sean Strickland. I know you're all gonna think I'm weird for this, but I'm going with Sean Strickland. I think he will out-grapple Israel Adesanya and win by decision. Those are all my predictions in under 5 minutes.